Telecast of this game is brought to you by Power and Water. Power and Water Corporation, supporting local football and saving water.
Hello and welcome to ICTV's coverage of the 2020 AFL Central Australia football season. We've got 4 preliminary finals for you today in the communities competition. Starting off with Papunya versus Western Arrente in a Division 1 preliminary final. Another Division 1 prelim after that, Ginger Porter Tea Tree, and then we head into the 2 Division 2 grand finals to finish, preliminary finals to finish the day off. My name's Stan Coombe. Joining me in commentary is Sean Cusack. Sean, this is one of the biggest footy days of the year. It may even be bigger than the grand final because we've got 8 separate Central Australian communities on display here today, and people have come from everywhere.
Yeah, it's made a really awesome day today. 2 good sides out here. Western Arrente, I think, finished on top, and they're playing some really good footy, and just looking over their team sheet, they've got some quality players. But yeah, the crowd's built up, and it's a really good day for footy. And like you said, lots of communities being represented today, and you know what a day it'll be. And the weather is, the winds died down a little bit from yesterday, and I think we'll see some good footy today.
Now this first game, Western Arrente finished in first position on the ladder, 8 wins, 1 loss. Papunya finished 5th, 6 wins, 3 losses. 1 previous meeting this year, a close one. What a surprise. Round 9, Western Arrente 13-10-88, defeated Papunya 12-7-79. There's only 9 points in that. Papunya have had a taste of finals footy already. Big win over Plenty Highway last week, 16-8-104 to the Highwaymen, 6-9-45. So a confidence-boosting 59-point win. Interesting with the final setup this year. Western Arrente and Gingies finish in top 2 positions. This is their first finals game, and if they lose it, they're out. No grand final, no double chance for the top tee.
And it's an interesting one. Whether that's fair or not, I don't know. But look, it'll be interesting to see how the Bulldogs go today against Papunya. It's an interesting one, no double chance for the top side. But look, like I said, they've got some really good players out there, and they finished on top. But McDonald Districts, who we watched last week and commentated, they looked pretty good. So they've got some quality players out there, and Manson at full forward, and obviously the Danger Man, aka Dangerfield.
Oh yes,
Marcus
McDanger. Well, game is underway. First centre clearance looks like it'll go to Alias Malbunker for Western Arrente, one of their veterans. Been around a long time and played a lot of good footy. They've got it out to the Todd Riverside wing. Trying to paddle it forward now. Stanley Kenny, the big fella there. And the Bulldog jumper. Little handball's been put out in front of him. Some assistance from Douglas in Kamala through some traffic. Got a handball away. Quick one from Nathan Patrick. Oh, there's a good tackle. The umpire's going to let it go. And the Bulldogs will still come away with the footy. Long kick in towards goal is just offline. It didn't take them long to get a score on the Power and Water scoreboard. Western Arrente 1 point, Papunya hit the scoreboard. But after only 20 odd seconds, there is only time for one team to do it. As Papunya bring the ball back into play.
Yeah, Raggett now. He's got the footy. Chips it over to his teammates in McDonald. This is Vincent McDonald. Short pass in front of the grandstand. Well done. Good play. Now they work the footy to half forward. There's Satua and Long. And Dari players are in there doing really well. Here they go.
Ooh.
Kick the ball up to centre half forward, and there's a free kick being paid.
Yeah, that'll go upfield.
And it'll go towards...
Trevor Harris got the kick, but a bit tunnelled there after he got the boot the ball. Jasper,
what will he do? He's wearing a knee guard today. He's got a bit of strapping on there.
So right on his distance. And for those out there watching Central Australia footy, maybe for the first time, either on ICTV or on the YouTube coverage, this bloke has been one of the great goal kickers of Central Australian bush footy over the last decade. Oh,
yeah,
left foot.
He doesn't look comfortable.
He's
to
kicked
me.
left foot. He's a right footer.
Yeah.
There's something wrong with that knee. Not 100%. Pretty surprised by that. He's limping already, Sean.
Yeah.
So that's going to be an issue for Western Arrente. Doris Sator gets the footy at half back for Papunya. Runs towards the boundary and had a bounce, and the pass is good. Well, there's the man, Marcus McDonald. Gets it to Christoph Nelson. Nice mark just inside the boundary. Saw Christoph on his way in with a great Matty Brown. Good to say good day to him. Oh, there's a strong mark. Papunya have got it, Waylon Manson. He'll go back and line up from just inside 50.
Well, that was a good stretch, wasn't it?
That's what he's renowned for.
Yeah. No,
The big man, Waylon Manson, also plays for Feds in the town competition here in Alice Springs. 49.5 metres out. He put it out to the right. Gee, the wind brought that one back a lot. Not quite enough, but gee, it swung heaps.
I mean, it's better today, but I wonder how difficult it would have been for the grand final yesterday if it swung that much now.
You really couldn't allow much more than what he did there.
No.
So,
No, absolutely.
Well, a point to each team on the Power and Water scoreboard.
Now the Bulldogs. Nathan Paralucha kicks it out wide. Looking for his teammates out there. Bulldogs have got the footy. He's in a bit of trouble. Great tackle by Luke Kelly. Just waiting for the umpire, the boundary umpire, to get across there. Yeah, and he'll ball it up. Kelly was fantastic there just to hold the play up. Kelly will go against Patrick. Ball at the back. Satua gathers, kicks the ball to half forward. Paralucha's there. Nathan Paralucha drives the ball back into the wing side of the ground. Players fly. Good play. Now Kelly's got the footy. Turns. Kicks long.
Yeah.
Great effort. Good mark. Anderson. He was quite good last week too, Stan.
Opportunity for Papunya to get the first goal of the game. Not sure if it's Rakeem Anderson. It looks like Rakeem Anderson.
Yeah.
He's got the hair going.
I reckon it is. It is. Shot on goal, just offline.
Oh, no, goal.
Oh, he's got it.
Goal umpire did make a bit of yardage to the left.
Yeah, he did. That's what I was thinking. No, he didn't look like he got it.
First goal of the game goes to Papunya, kicked by Rakeem Anderson. 1-1-7, Western Arrente 1 point. Just see the mark there on the replay. Pretty good grab too. Power and Water scoreboard starting to tick over.
Yeah, he had a good game last week, Stan, as well. So just following up in the form. Satua's getting a bit of it, and so is Kelly.
Grant Butler out there pushing hard, doing the boundary umpiring duties. Well done, one of the older statesmen putting his hand up for that.
Yes.
Certainly we need the boundary umpire, so good on you, Grant.
Yes.
Big slap forward there for Western Arrente. The nail gun bait, and now he kicks inside 50. It's a beautiful pass. He's one of the best kicks you could ever hope to see. Oh, you'd love to be a forward. Patrick Abbott has taken the mark, and maybe the second best kick out there.
Yeah, he's a ripper. We watched him with, was it Arionga last year?
Yeah, Arionga last year. Racked it up, but it was the skill of his foot passing that caught our eye.
He was brilliant.
Noted goal kicker over the years too.
Oh,
And no commentators curse at all.
But he hit it sweetly, you know.
Made us look like experts.
Yeah.
Beautiful kick, Patrick Abbott's 1 goal apiece. Here we go.
He's just got a beautiful kick on him.
If you are watching community football for the first time, the goal-for-goal business you've just seen, get ready for 4 games of it, I think.
Oh, yes. Yep. This is footy, raw footy at its best, Stan. And yeah, already a goal apiece.
Already.
We're still tied.
Before the telecast got going too, we were treated to a ripping under-18 preliminary final with Undamoo just defeating Ginger Porter. That margin was only about 8 or 9 points. great scenes after the game with both teams getting together in the circle. Losing coach Scrubby Hayes, motivating everyone. It was fantastic.
Nowgan now gets another position out of the middle of the ground. Goes long. He's looking for his big forwards. Good stuff by Papunya. Brown's in there. Satua's in there. It's a free kick.
Fair enough.
It's going to be paid to the Bulldogs. Short pass intercepted. Now the ball goes to the middle of the ground. Players fly high for it. Now Rowan Armstrong kicks the ball up forward.
Another bloke with a good leg.
Finds his teammate. His teammate says, I'm going to go directly for goal. Ingle.
Danish Impu.
That'll be Impu. Played yesterday too, didn't he?
Yep.
For the Demons. Impu now.
Son of Raphael, one of their greats.
Oh, leans back. Just offline.
That point gives Western Arrente the lead by a point. 1-2-8, Papunya 1-1-7. Parramatta scoreboard. Papunya going to move the ball out of defence down the grandstand side of the ground. It's a long kick. Braden Wiley caught behind his opponent, and a nice mark taken by Henry Impu.
There's a good player there, Stan. 2
Impus out there, yes. He's won the Minahan medal before. Brilliant pass. Danish Impu, so the Impus combining. Patrick Abbott, 2 grabs there. Actually thought the first was before the line and the second was over the line, but the umpire's going to pay the mark. Too far out to score this time. Man on the mark, Matty Brown. Gee, that's a good matchup. If they stay on each other today, Patrick Abbott and Matty Brown.
Yeah, that's a
bit of quality there.
Yeah.
So Abbott from 55 metres out, the drop punt.
Oh, he's given it a go.
He sure has. Gee, he almost had the distance there. Just a little bit offline to the near side. Good kick. Western Arrente 139, Papunya 117, Parramatta scoreboard.
Oh, ball there's
danger.
A contest there. Well done by the Emmonsburg player there. The ball still in front of the scoreboard here at Traeger Park. Players fighting hard for it, working really well now. McDonald, Papunya away. Good running from their back line. Ball goes out of bounds. I'm not sure if that's out of bounds on the full. Yeah, looks like it.
Yeah, the Emmonsburg blokes wanting it back. Tree of knowledge. Gee, you got good value for money there yesterday, maybe again today.
Again today. Paralucha. I think that's Nathan Paralucha's got the footy. Kicks it across. Finds his teammate Richards, I think that is, Stan. Richard now short passes to Impu. Now he drives the ball long. He's looking for Wheeler. Wheeler's on the lead.
Oh, there's something. He's carrying an injury.
Yeah,
there's no doubt about that. We can see the strapping on the knee.
Yeah, he looks like he might have done something a bit serious too. He's not moving well at all.
The man who kicked 98 goals in a season here. Here's one of the great defenders over the last decade too, Matty Brown. Nice long kick. Got it to Curtis Crispin on the back flag. Oh, a little bit of a goose step there. Then the handball forward. Keeps tapping it in Papunya's direction and eventually collects it just before he got tackled. Teresa Dora into back up. Gets through one tackle, not the second though. Been wrapped up. He may be lucky not to be pinged for holding the ball. The umpire's called for a ball up. He got through one, took on the second.
But there's one player that you
Rowan Armstrong.
Rowan Armstrong. That's his game. That's what he does.
Change his number on our team sheet too. I've got a 32, he's a 23.
Yeah, Impu Armstrong.
Classy.
The player that we spoke about now, he's got a bit of time. His nickname is the Panther, Stan. Oh, well done by the Papunya player. He does really well in McDonald. Oh, they've just got to get rid of it. Now they do. Under pressure. Oh. Malbunker's in there. That's alias Malbunker. This is long, beautiful handball. Gets it out to his teammate. Ball goes long. Oh, the Dari defence is holding up really well.
Timmy Pepperell, the player that got the clearance. He's a class act too. Here's Nathan Paralucha gathering on the back flank. Pace to burn. One bounce. He's run a long way as he gets to the wing. Now goes for the kick, but it's been cut off. Well intercepted. And 50-metre penalty. So it's going to be taken by Norm Raggett. She's end-to-end staff. You can hear in the grandstand.
Yeah.
Things are going up a notch with the crowd as well as with the players.
Yeah, absolutely. True finals footy here.
Norm Raggett, 55 out. A little short pass sideways is good. Luke Kelly with the footy.
Yeah, he's been quite prominent already, Stan.
Maybe just within range.
And the West Arrente defence are onto that. They've got 2-on-1 here. Manson's he's gonna have to really work really hard today.
Shane and Kamala running into a little bit of space.
Yeah.
The nail gun saw that. He backed off the mark. Oh, well done. Coming in to smother aside Jonesy. That was clever. The nail gun gets a handball away. And now the clearance out to the Todd Riverside wing. Nathan Paralucha again.
Yeah, Paralucha's been prominent. Now goes to Armstrong. Rowan Armstrong gives a handball over the top to Malbunka. Malbunka's got to work hard for it. So does Armstrong. Well done. Kelly again. Back to Paralucha. Papunya plays all over it. Long comes in. Provides a shepherd. Ball goes long.
It's Timmy Pepperell.
Timmy Pepperell drops a sitter. Ball goes to ground. Players still fighting hard for it, and it'll go out of bounds.
Oof.
That was interesting by Pepperell, like he normally he'd take those.
Oh, he's a class act.
We've seen him play for the Gingies last year. He was a premiership player, and he was awesome at fullback.
So maybe even prelim final nerves for a player of his class.
Yep.
He's going to do some ruck work here down in the back line now.
And isn't it funny? He picked up Waylon Manson last year in the grand final.
Oh, he's got him again playing for a different team.
Yeah.
Oh, we're talking about him. Either he's got a free or his teammate has. Looks like the teammate might be taking this one.
Yeah, you're right.
It's long, and it's out to the wing. Foot races on out there. Big Stanley Kenny. Gee, probably not the bloke you'd be going for at a foot race, but he's done well, the big fella. Little Soccer gets it moving further forward. In comes to Reece Sator, but in the end, Stanley Kenny's gained about 40-odd metres there for the Bulldogs. Now Papunya send it back in their direction. Little handball out wide by Clifford Pope. Got it to Rosewood. There's a kick. I thought the whistle, the whistle's gone. And the umpire's pulled a card out. And it's a red one.
Ooh.
That's game. Well, that's big. I think it's a Hermansburg player getting the marching orders. Matt Scoss, the umpire there.
Yeah.
We're trying to... Meanwhile, footy down in the forward pocket.
Now, Stan, with a red card, can they replace?
After 10 minutes, I think the player can be replaced. You've still got to serve that 10 minutes you would have with a yellow.
Yep.
But that player cannot come back on. Oh, gee, might have been a leg thrown out there too. The umpire's called holding the ball. We're still waiting for the player to come off the ground too. Meanwhile, the Bulldogs will go forward. It's hectic out there.
Yeah, the Bulldogs now go forward. Impu drives the ball long. Abbott's got players there if he wants them. He's got Canterwara there. He goes to him in the end. Short pass has been spoiled. Brown's in there now. Here they go. The Papunya defence working really hard. Working as a team. There they're taking the game on beautifully. Players in the middle of the ground. I think that's Kelly again. Kelly brought his own footy today. Gives it off to a teammate. In that player in. That's Roger. Roger. Over to McDonald. Anderson gathers. Now McDonald, if he gathers, he's on here. Has a shot on goal. Offline.
He's looking dangerous.
Yeah. The danger man.
1 point the difference on the Power and Water scoreboard. Western Arrente leading Papunya. Timmy Pepperell with the kick in. Straight up the middle of the ground. Footy punch forward by Alias Malbunka. Gee, there was some heavy body work in there. The umpire's going to pay a free kick out of that. But they went tumbling down all over the place. Free kick will be taken by James Malbunka for the Bulldogs. Quickly out to the Todd Riverside wing. I think it's Alias Malbunka out there that's taken the mark, and he'll go further forward up to the flank where he finds Henry Impu. Impu now into the corridor and inside 50, and a nice stretch and mark taken by Renathan Patrick.
Yeah, how good was that mark? And the kick was beautiful by Impu. Look, interesting. I haven't seen much of Patrick have set shots at goals. This will be interesting.
Well, it's certainly a handy player.
Yep, he can certainly take a grab. He's been involved with a few plays as well, so let's see how he kicks.
Nice size for a key forward, which is where it appears he is playing today. 45 metres out if you want to be the complete key forward. You kick these, and he's given it a good go. He's got it. Renathan Patrick gets Western Arrente's second. They stretch their margin out to 7 points on the Power and Water scoreboard as we've got 3 minutes to go on the first term.
Yeah, good game of footy. You know, Impu is getting a bit of the footy. Nalgin's in there. McDonald's in there.
Veteran alias Mel Bunker working hard.
Kelly, Roger was fantastic last week as well. Up forward, Manson and Pepperell. What a contest. Yeah, Roger was really good last week. Now we've got Patrick. And
He's gone into the ruck after kicking the goal.
Yeah, Patrick, and I'm just trying to pick up the Papunya player in there. Well done. Papunya player there in...
Might be Kelly.
Might be Kelly again. Yeah, I think he's just changed the shorts, I think. Anyways, ball back in the ground, half forward for now for the Bulldogs. They've got to work at it. Oh, well done by the Papunya player. Nalgin's got it now for the Western Arrente Bulldogs. Ball goes to half forward. Players there. Ball will go out of bounds.
Love lost between the nail gun and McDanger out here on the flank. And look, there was an altercation. The umpire's come across and he's yellow carded.
Oh, there's nothing.
He's yellow carded both of them.
There was nothing in that.
Well, 2 superstars for each team, or 1 for each team, off the field.
Yeah, I don't agree with that.
Marcus McDonald.
There was nothing in that.
Baden Alkin. I guess I'm just thankful it's a yellow card, so we still get to see him play.
Absolutely.
We already had one player red carded for the Bulldogs,
They
so
were just, you know, 2 leaders bumping into each other. Nothing in it.
Boundary thrown on the attacking 50 for Western Arrente and Nathan Patrick. Nice ruck work too. Beautiful tap down to Rowan Armstrong. Armstrong got the handball away to Justin Maneri. Eventually it's come unstuck and Papunya clear off that half-back line. Oh, bad bounce for Rakeem Anderson. Running onto the footy is Josiah Minor with the 23 on alias Malbunker now. Whistle's gone. The free kick is going to go to Josiah Minor.
He's only just come on too, Stan.
Nice size.
He's got a big kick too. Look at that. Top of.
Oh!
He did that a couple of times last week. Amazing kick.
Did he play under 18s?
That's what we were trying to figure out last week.
See if it is. What a sizable under 18, mate. We might be wrong, but there's a bit of talent there. There he is
Here
again.
he goes again. Taps it out. Finds his teammate there. And Pope. Pope goes to half forward. 2 players fighting hard for it. Bulldogs player eventually wins it. Now he'll go back to half forward. Kandawara takes the mark. He's got Impu there on the lead. Impu leads, takes a good mark. Strong mark before the boundary.
Only a second left. Egan still have a shot for goal now because he didn't play on.
And that's
going to take a torpedo.
It's not a bad area to kick. If you can kick it directly straight, the wind normally carries it. But we'll see what happens.
Sticking with the drop punt. Take a mighty kick and hasn't quite got the legs on it. There it is, quarter time in the first of our games for telecast today. Division 1 preliminary final between Western Arrente and Papunya. And it's the Bulldogs from Western Arrente 2-3-15 leading Papunya 1-3-9 on the Power and Water scoreboard. At the first break, the goal kickers for Western Arrente, 1 each for Nathan Patrick and Patrick Abbott. Patrick and Patrick. And for Papunya, their goal kicked by Rakeem Anderson. I don't think we're much the wiser on who's going to come out on top of this one, Sean.
What a game of footy.
Probably one concern for the Bulldogs was the red card send-off. So they're going to be one player down on their rotations off the bench.
Yeah, absolutely, Stan. Good game of footy. Can't wait and see what happens in the next 3 quarters.
It's going to be fantastic. Going to get some replays here on the screen at the moment. That's that's the red card incident.
Did you just grab him? Is that the one there?
Yeah, they've gone down the ground together. Ball wasn't around. Oh well. You can make your own mind up. You've seen the vision. We'll take a break now on ICTV. Don't go anywhere. We've still got 3 more quarters of this one and then 3 more finals after that. You'll only see it on this great footy channel.
Yeah.
Many remote communities are running low on water. Water is precious in our community.
Hey, what are you doing? Just filled up the dog bowl. What are you doing?
I'm going shopping.
Oh, cool. I'll come with you.
Hey, you left the water running. The water's going everywhere, doing nothing. That's a waste. It's all drying up. You need to remember to turn off the outside taps. What can I do to help protect the water? Yep, never walk away from a flowing tap. Always turn it off.
You're watching ICTV showing our way.
Have you washed your hand?
Buddha, are you or your family interested in studying? Learn in a supportive and culturally safe way. Bachelor Institute is currently enrolling students. We have courses in health, education, visual arts, media, and many more. We also have pathways into higher education. You can free call Bachelor Institute on 1800 677 095 or check us out on Facebook.
The telecast of this game is brought to you by Power and Water. Power and Water Corporation, supporting local football and saving water.
Hey, Barry. Stan. That has.
And welcome back to ICTV and our coverage of the 2020 AFL Central Australia Final Series. 1 quarter into what will be 16 quarters of preliminary final football on your screens today. And a pretty good start to it as well. Probably not as many goals as we normally see, but it's tough, it's hard, it's close. It's everything a prelim final should be. The crowd's getting into it, and so are we on ICTV. The Bulldogs leading, Western Arrente 2-3-15, Papunya 1-3-9. Another Div 1 prelim after this, that'll be Ginger Porter versus Tea Tree.
Yeah, what a game that'll be too. Kelly, and now Kenny in the ruck. Stanley Kenny. Umpire puts the ball in the air. Here we go. The Bulldogs are a player down for another few minutes. Kelly does well, gets it to Wiley. Wiley taps it forward. Oh.
Whistle had gone.
Kenny will get the free kick in the middle of the ground.
Gee.
Now there's some run off halfback. Good play. I think that's Kenny.
Nelson Kenny.
Nelson Kenny goes long. He's looking for Abbott. Abbott, third man in the play. Good play. Papunya, well done. Gets a short kick out. Finds his player in Roger. Roger now has got a bit of time. Has a bounce. He's running through the wing here at Traeger Park. Nobody's gone to him as yet.
Oh.
He's still backing himself.
That's
3
5
bounces. Now goes long. Manson calls it. That's why. Big man!
Oh, yeah.
45 metres out. Now he plays on quickly. Kicks it to the square. He's got a ball. Almost down.
Diving effort there by Tyron Anderson.
I reckon you're right. About 5 bounces there for Roger.
That's a magnificent run. And then his kick at the end of it to Manson. Gee, can take some towering grabs. It's a great sight.
If we can catch it on the
Got on replay here.
He calls it there. Look, hands up.
The kick it went exactly to where he wanted it. And that's a sight.
Wow.
Waylon Manson in full flight. The ruck work down there for everyone. Only about 20 metres out from the Papunya goal. You know, a little quick kick by the Bulldogs gets it a bit further away from goal. It rolls out of bounds just outside the 50. Christoph Nelson was chasing. Nelson Kenny was right next to him.
Stan, I'm going to mention Toby Major. That's the 3rd time he's cut that ball off. He's a lightly built lad, got a bit of height, but he's done fantastically well out of that back line.
Has he got the match up on Jasper?
No.
No?
No, Toby's, I think he's at halfback. Yep.
Rowan Armstrong streaming down the Todd River side wing.
You're right, Stan. He has Jasper, yep.
Got the kick over the top to Clint Wheeler. Wheeler under all sorts of pressure, holding the ball's a decision. Papunya get the free kick. Now it's their turn to run it out of defence. Mick Marshall got it the back flank. Teresa Tour there, over the line.
It's a good matchup. Armstrong and Satua.
There's a tackle there. Billy Abbott dragged the ground and the free kick went to Papunya.
Kenny and Wiley will do the ruck. Wiley normally a midfielder. Ball goes at the back of both players. It's a free kick being paid. It's going to the Bulldogs. And that is Impu. Henry Impu. Short passes it. Finds his teammate there. Just trying to pick him up. Ball goes towards the middle of the ground. Got a bit of work to do, the Bulldogs, to work it out. Oh, Anderson just snatches it. Has a shot on goal. What's he done? Offline. How good was that by Anderson?
couple of good scoring opportunities have gone begging, though. Long kick in by Timmy Pepperell, and that's a beauty. Just hit his teammate right on the chest. Next kick to the back flank. And so finds the target, Trevor Harris with the footy.
Yeah, Harris has picked up a few possessions today as well.
Jordan Armstrong was on the team sheet. I don't reckon I've seen Jordan.
He's not out there.
Rowan Armstrong, though, reading the crumbs off the pack. And Ping for holding the ball as he tried to slip a little handball out. Rosewood will take the free kick for Papunya. And he'll go short to Josiah Minor, who's marked it just inside the wing. Round onto that left boot. Raking kick. Bit too much on it for Rakeem Anderson. And it goes over the boundary line. We'll get a boundary thrown about 50-odd metres out, or just outside 50, with Papunya heading into attack. He has got a booming leg.
It reminds me of Ange Christou, used to play for Carlton. Beautiful, big kick. No effort in it either.
Just natural.
Yeah. Kenny. Looks like Kenny and Long. Nope. Kenny and Anderson. That's Tyrone Anderson. Kenny grabs the ball from the ruck. Gets holding the ball.
Been some quick ones.
Bit unlucky
today.
There. Goes towards Wiley. Wiley now. They're going towards the big man. Oh, it's a fly. Free kick being paid to Waylon Manson. For a block, it looks like, Stan.
We might get a replay. You'd want to be blocking him too, I suppose, if you're a defender, because if he gets a run at it, we've seen what he can do.
Yeah, you can't let him run at the footy.
Replay there.
Now,
gee, that was hard to see.
The player that got red carded, his time must have been up. Now, Chris Walker's on the field for the Bulldogs. This will be good. This will be good for the Bulldogs because
missed shot at goal.
Chris Walker's a quality player. So it looks like he's going to get involved here.
Timmy Pepperell, a bit of a stroll out from fullback. Luxury of a bounce. Kickling for Candawara. That was stolen out of his hands. And the mark's been played to Vincent McDonald.
Yeah, good grab there.
Good stretch. He's going to go the short pass. Rakeem Anderson on the lead. Gets him on the chest. Anderson with the mark right on the 50.
Stan, he's one player.
Been exciting.
Bulldogs have to pick him up, show him some respect because he has been all over it.
What's his kicking distance like? Right on 50. Just hooked that one. Hooked it a long way left through for another behind. 1 goal, 6 Papunya. This could come back to haunt them. Western Arrente 2, 3-15. So 3 points of difference on the Power and Water scoreboard, but Papunya 7 scoring shots, Western Arrente 5.
Pepperell now looking for his teammate in Nelson, but Papunya have a shot on goal. I think that's young Inkamala. Out of bounds on the full in the end, but good play.
One of their under-18 stars.
He's a good player, Stan.
They've got 100%. Quite a quality under-18 side. Papunya, though, was straight into the grand final. They'll meet you in the Moo next week, who got their courtesy of a narrow victory over Ginger Porter earlier today. So the Bulldogs bringing the ball back in there.
Oh, that's a nice
pressure.
ball.
Their defence has been under tons of pressure. Big Stanley Kenny took the mark and dished off the handball, and he might receive it back too. Difficult one for the big bloke to bend down and pick up. He's done pretty well, slammed it onto the boot, got it high towards half forward. There's Clint Wheeler. He's in the action. He can't pick it up cleanly. Braden Wiley was in there. Well, they go to ground, a few of them, and now the Bulldogs do end up with a footy. Kick inside 50. Oh, ordinary bounce. Patrick Abbott's lurking.
Oh.
Wheeler, he's on one leg. Jasper Wheeler, and he uses it. Puts it through with a banana. So even though he's not even nearly fully fit, still able to hit the scoreboard.
How did he do that? Off one leg. It was literally off one leg. Look at the replay. Ball comes in. Bounces over. He gets two opponents here too.
Yep.
Yep.
And once he sees goals, well, Jasper Wheeler kicks them.
Wow, what a goal.
If you're seeing him for the first time, you're watching this is the first time you've seen Jasper Wheeler, we can tell you, he normally brilliant mover out on the footy field, a master goal kicker, clearly not 100%. Grant Butler putting in the big ones to get the footy back in the middle.
Shouldn't laugh. Shouldn't.
Oh, it's great he's doing it.
Yeah, good on him.
Fantastic.
He looks a bit tired though, but anyway. At least he's doing it.
Whistle here before the ball up. As this player's not in position. Yeah, look, we've got a Papunya player now heading towards the wing. He was at a half back.
Yep, Kenny goes forward, looking for the players up at half forward. Good pressure. Oh, well done by Papunya. They work it out really well. Goes to that player in Wheeler. Gavin Wheeler now. He's on the gap wing. Kicks it long, looking for long. Oh, Ikamala flies. But doesn't take the ball. Good play by the Western Arrente defence.
They're the Eagles. He certainly got as high as them. The Bulldogs. Oh, over the head of Big Stanley Kenny. Rosewood comes out to meet the footy, then breaks the tackle. Comes across ground. Probably not a bad kick in the end, into a little bit of space and gave his teammate plenty of opportunity to run onto it. Next kick forward to Reece Sator was the target. Bulldogs had the numbers back and now it's their turn to run it out of defence. Couple of bounces had there. Trevor Harris it was, got the pass away and the nail gun is back out on the ground. Baden Nowkin, a beautiful kick too. Hit his teammate on the chest, couldn't hold on to the mark. Here comes Matty Brown now for Papunya. The handball over to Marcus McDonald. And now the Eagles will go forward.
Yeah, he goes long, looking for the forwards. Good play. Rowan Armstrong's underneath it now. He's got a little bit of space. We know he can deliver the ball really well.
Chase.
Good chase, though. Oh, Abbott gets taken high. This will be a free kick. 35 metres out from goal. Directly in front.
Mate saw the umpire noticed it. Patrick Abbott got the replay. We'll be able to tell you if it was over the shoulder or not. Probably a little bit hard to tell on the replay. Matty Brown, the tackler, he pleads his case with the umpire, but probably in a gentlemanly way, knowing Matty certainly didn't get sent off for the question, so I reckon he asked nicely.
Absolutely.
Well, we know this bloke's a good kick.
Yes. Goes for distance. Maybe the wind.
Wow, there might be something going on with the wind out there.
Yeah, look at the flags. They're just blown flat out. You see a supporter there with his flag, and it is pushing across the ground.
Another point on the board to Western Arrente, 3-4-22, Papunya 1-6-12, Power and Water scoreboard.
Now, Papunya, good mark there by Wiley. He's at half back. Well done by Kelly. Kelly's running. Got a bit of space. He's got to play a free. Oh, unfortunately. And Nelson drops in there for the Bulldogs.
He's been a great defender for a long time, Nelson Kenny.
Goes down the middle of the ground. Mel Bunker, a player that's been around for a very long time. It's alias Mel Bunker. Short passes it now to Walker. Walker. Oh, he's been called to play on. Gets around his opponent. Kicks long. Normally he plays for the Magpies. In the new Magpies. Oh, great pressure there. Ball at half forward. Abbott now is going to take an easy chest mark.
Poor old Mick Marshall caught in a Bulldog sandwich there. Patrick Abbott with the mark. He got it on the replay. Kabang. Down he went. The nail gun got the free kick. And now Patrick Abbott to shoot for goal. This is a little bit more difficult than his last one. The snake pit pocket. If you can kick one from here. It'll be Tony Lockett-like.
Deliberate approach.
Right on the boundary line. It's going to go across the face. And Bounces off hands over the boundary line. We get a boundary throw in right next to the behind post.
Yeah, fantastic stuff there. Bulldogs, a lot of pressure. They work hard to get that ball down there. Abbott's leading well, doing a really good job.
He's probably helping to cover for Wheeler's injury a little bit.
Exactly. But Toby Major's doing a good job on Wheeler. Wheeler gets
Whistle.
away. It's a free kick been paid. It's going towards the Bulldogs. We'll go to that player in Canterbury.
Shot at goal.
Daryl Canterbury.
Well, kick a ball.
Just
35
shows
metres
you,
out.
If you get in there first, you're every chance of getting a free kick, aren't you?
You give yourself the chance if you got the footy up in that area. Daryl Canterbury on his way in, and his teammates and the supporters. You don't need the goal umpire. Look at the bloke there from Western Arrente waving his
extra
flag.
goal umpire.
Goal to the Bulldogs.
That just reminded me of the TIO when they TIO grand finals.
Yeah, when they all run
all
on.
the kids run on and do the goal umpiring for the goal umpire.
That reminded me a bit of the famous Gingy's dancer. Big fella used to jump the fence with a green and gold luminous wig on. Oh, I see on the replay there. He's got his marching orders from the umpire.
Bit of fun.
It was entertaining. Western Arrente 4-4-28, Papunya 1-6-12. Power and Water scoreboard. You only get that sort of vision with bush footy.
Yep.
You've just seen it on ICTV. Great stuff. They love their footy clubs.
Yeah, absolutely.
I know someone probably over New South Wales watching this today that would have absolutely loved that. One of my ex-co-commentators, Stewie O'Connell.
Yeah.
I think he watched yesterday, and I reckon he'll be watching again today. So good day to Stewie.
Yeah, good on you, Stewie. Impu's in there, trying to push the ball forward. McDonald District's players in there as well. Here they go at the back. Oh, this free kick's been paid. And it's going.
He wants to go for goal.
4. And that
Curtis
is,
Crispin.
Yeah, Crispin. He's pointing to the goals.
Take a good kick.
Yeah.
He'll have to go from 50, about 55, maybe 53.
He's gotten behind it.
Wow. Almost unlucky to miss. Great kick. Gee, they've racked up some points this quarter, Papunya.
Yes.
There's a whistle out there before the kick in.
Free kick up at half forward, up at half back for the
I think there's
Bulldogs.
another card coming out here. There is. It's a yellow card. I think might be Josiah. Oh, it's Waylon Manson getting a yellow card now. Gee, it's happened to some superstars this game so far.
That'll be damaging for Papunya until he gets back on the ground.
Nathan Patrick, in the meantime, will play on for the Bulldogs. A short pass over the top to Baden Nowcombe. Kicks it out wide, looking for the lead of Patrick Abbott. Abbott stood his ground in the front position. Here comes Jasper Wheeler, just nudged off the footy. Goes again, Jasper Wheeler. Some desperate stuff, though, by the Papunya defence. And they'll get a free kick, a push in the back call.
Yeah, that's number 5, Raggett.
William Raggett.
Yeah, Raggett and Major. They're doing a good job back there.
And 50.
Yeah.
Get the ball knocked out of his hands. It's been a little bit going on with the discipline side of things for both teams. Yeah, definitely the free kick there. So I reckon that's pretty good umpiring. Here they go.
There they go. Crispin now.
Whoa.
Oh, torpedo. Bit off, goes off the side of the boot, and Paralucha. That's Nathan Paralucha. Short pass to Impu. Impu takes a good mark. He's away. Gives it off to Nowgan. Nowgan now should take an easy mark. Oh, Abbott's, he was going too. Now the nail gun goes to Ken. Oh, no, he's going to Abbott. Oh, nice kick
What
at the back.
Kick.
Great work.
You could see that Abbott actually had a little bit of space behind his opponent.
Yeah.
That's a real good kick.
Yeah, full kick too, straight over the back.
We'll get a replay here. Great.
Abbott didn't even know it was coming.
That's pretty hard to do. Well done, nail gun.
Yeah, pretty hard for the defender to stop that, Raggett.
From one great kick to another, although Patrick Abbott did struggle with his other set shot at this end of the ground. Seems to be a bit more blustery down there. He hasn't struggled with that.
Look at that.
Straight through the middle. Great goal. Western Arrente getting a little bit of breathing space on the Power and Water scoreboard. 5-4-34. Papunya missed a lot of shots of goal in this term of 1-7-13.
Yeah, Stanton and Paralucha. It's been great. Nathan Paralucha, he kicks it to Impu. Then Impu gets it to now the nail gun, and then Abbott. The skill in all of those blokes, their kicking ability is unbelievable. Very smart players.
Yeah, probably the most fluent passage of play for the day, that.
Yep. Listen to the crowd.
And we got 3 more preliminary finals to go after this one.
Ball back in the middle of the ground. Oh, the Bulldogs push it forward now. Armstrong, he's got Satua on his hammer. Good tackle.
It was.
Play on now. McDonald, the danger man, kicks it to the middle of the ground. Ball offline though. Bulldogs player gathers. Now they're working it out and they're away. Oh, he better get rid of it.
Oh, what a tackle
Great
that was.
Chase.
Is that Davin Wheeler? I think we were
Wheeler.
calling him Talbot last week, but
Yeah, good chase, wasn't it?
he's come out as Davin on the team sheet this week. It was a terrific chase. They were away, kick towards half forward, through the fingertips of Stanley Long, who continues to paddle it forward for Papunya. Picked it up, knocked out of his hands as he was about to burst away. Nelson Kenny in pursuit there for Western Arrente. He's overrun it. They go in hard, they go in low. Aside Jones in the action for the Bulldogs too. It's been dished out towards the boundary. Now Nelson Kenny gathers. Handball back in board. Oh, they had to wait for the bounce. And now Braden Wiley comes in for Papunya. Soccer off the ground. Bulldogs up to the wing.
Brown now kicks it back to where it came from. Bulldogs players working it out. Walker now ducks the head and goes. Gives it to Armstrong, the nail gun. This will be interesting. Beautiful kick to Impu. Ball goes over the top. Wheeler's there. So is Major. I spoke about Major. He's been working really hard.
Advantage.
Now it's away. Wheeler's in an open goal. Waits for them. Kicks on goal. Poor old Major. He's working his backside off Stan and just didn't have any support there.
And the Bulldogs were running in numbers, and we've got a replay here. That's where Matty Brown socketed it back, and then this is great movement of the footy from half back again. Christopher Walker.
The quality they've got out there, Stan.
It's a good footy team. And take nothing away from Papunya, they're a good footy team too, but some of this footy by the Dogs at the moment is sparkling. And there's poor mate.
There's Impu, takes it over the top to his partner in crime.
That one won't hurt his leg.
No. He's got 2 for a man on one leg.
6-4-40, Western Arrente, they're making an early bid to book themselves a place in the grand final here. Timmy Pepperell's gone into the ruck and did it pretty nicely. Followed up at ground level too. Now Rowan Armstrong caught in a tackle, handball just in time. There goes the halftime siren. And the excitement builds at Traeger Park.
Isn't it funny though, we know Armstrong's, he's been tackled, but when he gets it, you see how many Papunya players go to him, and then they draw in on him, and there's 2 or 3 of them, and they try to get him, but then it frees up somebody else to run with him.
And that's some of the run that we've seen heading towards Western Arrente's end in that term. So the score was 6-4 to 1-7. And the margin is 27 points on the Power and Water scoreboard at the main break. Quickly, the goal kickers for Western Arrente, 2 each to Patrick Abbott and Jasper Wheeler. Both great goal kickers over a long time in bush footy, 1 each for Nathan Patrick and Darryl Cantawara. And the solitary goal kicker for Papunya is Rakeem Anderson. We're going to take a short break, rest the tonsils a little bit, and then come back with what should be a great second half. I think you can expect Papunya to get themselves back into this. They'll challenge in this match
absolutely. They're not over and it's not finished yet.
So stay tuned on ICTV for more great footy action soon.
Many remote communities are running low on water.
Water is precious in our community. What can I do to help protect the water? Hey, what are you doing? What are you doing?
I'm hunting.
What for?
For big orally. It's just like hunting for a bush tucker. Saving this water, it's more precious than bush tucker. See the track and listen, you can hear the sound. go and unleak and save the precious water in your community. We finally get to do the leak. Either we can turn it off or go and find the right person if it's bad.
Alap kayanti bubush taka. I baganan pulings too.
And you can do it too and save the precious water for your community.
The baby. Have you washed your hand?
Water! How does it get from cloud to cup in your community? We partner with Baker Boy to roll out a new schools program called That's My Water, Bush Schools.
Waterless people live on country. No water, no life.
There's a range of great classroom activities and videos. It's fun, free and engaging for the whole community. If you want your school to be involved, get your teacher to contact Power and Water and say,
That's my water!
Water. Are you or your family interested in studying? Learn in a supportive and culturally safe way. Bachelor Institute is currently enrolling students. We have courses in health, education, visual arts, media, and many more. We also have pathways into higher education. You can free call Bachelor Institute on 1800 677 095 or check us out on Facebook.
Milpa the Trachoma goanna is here to show you how to protect yourself, your family, and your community from coronavirus. Make sure you wash your hands with soap and water regularly. Keep 3 steps away from all people. Cough and sneeze into your elbow for tissue and throw used tissues into the bin. Wash your hands with soap and water again. Don't share drinks and smokes. And stay home if you don't need to go out. For more information about coronavirus, COVID-19, please contact your local health clinic.
Your kids are watching and learning from you.
Went to see my son on the weekend playing footy. He did so well. Kicked a couple of goals. I was so proud, eh? Look at that kid kicking footy there.
Yeah, he just kicked to my daughter.
True. How's she going?
Yeah, she's doing so well, hey, at school. So proud of her.
She's got a bright future ahead of her.
Yeah.
How about you? What's your son been up to?
Your kids need you to set a good example. Talk to Congress about quitting today.
ICTV, showing our way.
Did you know us Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islander people are born with the best vision in the world?
It's true.
Yeah, and you also need good eyes to mark and kick the footy.
Yeah.
Did you also know that some kids in communities have sick eyes from trachoma?
Is that where you wash your face whenever it's dirty to have strong eyes and stop trachoma?
Sure is, Jay. It's fun and easy too.
So remember, clean faces, strong eyes.
Water! How does it get from cloud to cup in your community? We partner with Baker Boy to roll out a new schools program called That's My Water, Bush Schools.
Waterless people live on country. No water, no life.
There's a range of great classroom activities and videos. It's fun, free and engaging for the whole community. If you want your school to be involved, get your teacher to contact Power and Water and say,
That's my water!
Do you know that too much alcohol is not good for our family and our community? What do you think about making our home grog-free?
You always rock up with 2 beers. You rocked up with 2. The last time you rocked up with 1. Left with 10. Oh, what? So beers. What do you mean? I bought the last one. I bought 6 or 7. Get out of here.
I'm really glad we made the choice to make our home alcohol-free.
Yeah, me too. It's okay to say no.
Drinking grog when pregnant can cause fetal alcohol spectrum disorder, FASD. Grog before, during and after pregnancy is no good for dad, mum and bub.
The baby.
Have you washed your hand?
You're watching ICTV showing our way.
Many remote communities are running low on water. Water is precious in our community.
Hey, what are you doing? Just filled up the dog bowl. What are you doing?
I'm going shopping.
Oh, cool. I'll come with you.
Hey, you left the water running. The water's going everywhere, doing nothing. That's a waste. It's all drying up. You need to remember to turn off the outside taps. What can I do to help protect the water? Yep, never walk away from a flowing tap. Always turn it off.
Milpa the Trachoma goanna is here to show you how to protect yourself, your family, and your community from coronavirus. Make sure you wash your hands with soap and water regularly. Keep 3 steps away from all people. Cough and sneeze into your elbow for tissue and throw used tissues into the bin. Wash your hands with soap and water again. Don't share drinks and smokes. And stay home if you don't need to go out. For more information about coronavirus, COVID-19, please contact your local health clinic.
Batchelor Institute offers training and education in community or on campus in Alice Springs and Batchelor. Courses include media, construction, health and many others. To find out more about what we can offer you, free call 1800 677 095.
The telecast of this game is brought to you by Power and Water. Power and Water Corporation, supporting local football and saving water.
And welcome back to ICTV. You're watching our coverage of the 2020 AFL Central Australia Final Series. It's preliminary final day for the Bush. The first of 4 games we're telecasting today. This is a Division 1 preliminary final at the main break. Western Arrente 6-4-40. Lead Papunya 1 goal 7. So a lead of 27 points for Western Arrente. They finished on top of the ladder at the end of the minor round. Papunya finished 5th. Been great rivals out in the Western Desert area for many, many, many years. I've been thoroughly entertained during the halftime break. Been watching a gang of about 40 kids. I reckon they're aged between maybe 7 and 8 up to 11 years of age. And they had their own little Oz kick session out on the half-forward flank. I think my co-commentator Sean Cusack got caught in the middle of it as he walked back from the huddle. The kids were just going for it. It was just...
Yeah, it was a good game of footy.
It was like a swarm. And I tell you what, in amongst it all, if you could get a kick there, you're going to be a champion. It's going to look pretty hard.
Yeah, Rex said to say hello to you, Stan.
Sexy Rexy Paralucha. G'day, mate. Bumped into him not too long back, probably about a month ago. He's helping out with the coaching these days.
Yep, yeah, they're all... it's good to see all the...
Jeffrey Inkamara, of course, has got the reins.
Yeah.
Yeah, we noticed when we were watching the under-18s early, and you looked over at Unamoon, you had Jamie Nelson and Liam Jarrah there. Then we looked at Gingies, and they had Scrubby Hayes, Darren Young, David Wongway helping out.
Yep.
It's really good to see.
And the way they finished the game, Gingies.
Oh,
lost.
magnificent.
But the way that they held themselves after the game,
yep,
fantastic.
That mass circle with players from both teams mixed up out in the middle of the ground, and Scrubby Hayes standing in the middle, was fantastic.
Yeah, really, really good. Great role modelling, you know.
Now, I can see one change for Papunya. We haven't seen him on the field yet. He made a little bit of a cameo last time they played. Franklin Anderson strolling out there.
There he is.
Yeah, been a great number 14. You can see it on your screens now. Been a fantastic footballer for Papunya or McDonald districts over the last 15 years now. Near the end of his career, he's carrying a few extra kilos than what he used to. When he came on in that game last week, he just positioned himself just inside the attacking 50. Didn't move around much. The footy came to him.
Yeah, absolutely.
And when he gets it, he's still got it.
Great kick, good skill, and still very good mark, but gets in the right position. He's coming off here.
He's gone on, and now he's come back to the interchange.
I'd just put him at full forward.
So looks like he's asking the coach and bench what's going on. Well, looking at the scoreboard, I'd be keen to have him out there, even though he's not going to be producing what he produced 10 years ago.
Yeah.
You need something, and he's always been able to deliver for Papunya in the past. Some good ruck work by Kelly, but waiting for it was Alias Malbunga for the Bulldogs. Bangs it out towards the Todd Riverside wing, and the foot race is on. Davin Wheeler got there first for Papunya. Quick little kick towards half forward, but waiting for it, the man who got the kick away for the Bulldogs, Alias Malbunga, this time towards centre half back. Set a bit of a task for Nelson Kenny. Stanley Long was in the road. Luke Kelly it is, he gets the footy. He'll kick it long and deep into attack. Rakeem Anderson up high at the front of the pack. Just couldn't hold on it. McDonald gets it. Snaps towards goal. Danger. Marcus McDonald gets what Papunya need. A goal early in the second half.
Good goal too. Read it off the back. But Anderson again. He attacked the footy there, Stan. Unbelievable. He's not frightened to get hurt. Like he just...
Here's our replay.
You watch him fly across the front here.
Spectacular effort to mark. And just the ball spilled free. Marcus McDonald, he's not going to miss from there. Well, Papunya needed it. Maybe the game needed it. The margin only back to 21 points now.
Stan, I'm going to... Is Kelly changing his shorts each quarter? He's got green shorts back on. Am I right or what?
I'm not sure.
He's in the ruck?
Yeah. There's a bit of a mix out there, isn't there, of players?
Anyway, ball goes forward for the Bulldogs. Rowan Armstrong picks it up, gets a handball out to Walker. Oh, that's danger signs here. Now we've got the forwards. Oh, actually, Matty Brown does really well in defence for Papunya. Now the ball comes out to the grandstand side here at Traeger Park. Good play, Papunya. Plenty of plays through the middle of the ground. Kelly gives it to Long. Long now, McDonald's on the lead. Anderson's at the back.
Yes. Good passage of play. It's like they swapped jumpers 5 minutes ago.
Yeah, that's definitely the scoring end. Anderson.
Kick there first.
Lines up directly in front.
That'll do.
Kicks the goal.
Game on.
Fantastic.
There you go. We're looking at a margin that could potentially be a blowout at half time, and within a couple of minutes, 2 quick goals to Papunya, and now it's anyone's game again.
You know, it went down. Herman's, the Bulldogs nearly scored, and then it went back the other end, and Papunya got the result.
6-4-40 the Dogs, 3-7-25 Papunya, Power and Water scoreboard. It's only been 3 minutes of play, or less than 3 minutes of play so far in this quarter. It's exciting.
Absolutely.
We're actually probably losing more time
getting the footy back,
getting the ball back, than we're actually seeing footy action. It's down one end, then back up the other and through for a goal, but it takes the boundary umpires a bit longer than that to get the ball back.
And the skills, unbelievable. Good kicking skills.
Yes,
it's a good game of footy.
That's what Hermansburg or Western Arundel were displaying in the first half. Their foot passing was great. Gee, Kelly's going well in the ruck.
Now Armstrong at the back. Long beats him to it. Toe pokes the ball forward. Good play by the defence. Cannawara's underneath it. Can he grab it? Yes, he does. He plays on. Oh, he's in a bit of trouble. Goes back to the middle of the ground, basically. Oh, well done there by that player in Wheeler. Wheeler now goes to half forward. Oh, well done by the nail gun. Short pass out here now to Malbunka. This is alias Malbunka. I think he's played about 250 games for the Bulldogs. Anyways, kicks it half to half forward. Papunya players are underneath it. Watch out. Here they come. Satua's in there as well. Good play by the Bulldogs. Jasper Wheeler.
Might be Clint Wheeler.
Clint Wheeler. Yeah, you're right. Clint Wheeler. Gets it to Abbott. This is Billy Abbott. Billy Abbott drives the ball long. He's got Cannawara all alone.
Good vision, good kick. Wasn't necessarily easy to see Cannawara out there.
Yeah.
Once he did spot him, the pass was beautiful.
Yep, absolutely.
Well, Western Ara, they'll be hoping Daryl Cannawara kicks his straight because they need a little bit of a steadier at the moment. Papunya has started this third term with a bit of a rush. Gee, I think back in that passage, what a lovely one-handed pick-up by Baden Malcolm. Cannawara's kick is through the middle. The Doggies get the answer they want. They move on to 7-4-46. The margin back to 21 points. Papunya 3-7-25. Power and Water scoreboard. He's kicked 2, Cannawara.
Stanley Kenny comes on the ground for the Dogs, and Roger comes back on for Papunya. Roger was very good in that second quarter as well. They need his run.
Waylon Manson comes back on.
Yeah, here we go.
So that 10-minute send-off has expired.
Yeah, they've kicked a few goals since he's been off the ground. You know, what happens when he's on the ground? This is going to be real interesting. Kelly and Kenny in the middle. Ball goes up. Kelly wins it quite easily. Taps it forward. Long. Stanley Long goes long. He finds Anderson.
Veteran to veteran, but this has been called back.
Henry Impu's got a free kick. Back into the middle of the ground. Not sure what for, Stan.
No, didn't pick it up myself. I'm thinking it was behind the play. Didn't seem to be anything going on with Stan. Oh, gee.
Stanley Kenny.
Stanley Kenny, the big fella there with a little bit of air time. Rowan Armstrong can't get a handle on the footy. Gee, it's hot in the kitchen out there at the moment. The umpire's whistle has been blown.
Yeah, it goes to Armstrong. That's what I was saying a bit earlier on. They're hot on him, but they've got to be careful too.
He'll go with that lovely left.
Short pass out. Finds his teammate in Harris. Harris now turns short again to the nail gun. Nail gun's under pressure. Good play.
Jeez.
But nail gun, skillful player, gets it back to Malbunka now. Malbunka short passes to Cannawara. Cannawara's got a bit of space. He just pops it on the boot. Goes long. Wheeler at the back. Abbott's in there. Free kick. Good defensive play by the Papunya defence. And that'll go to that player. I think it might be... I can't pick his number up now, but it's McDonald. I think it's Vincent McDonald.
Yep, you got him, Sean.
He did well there, Stan.
Certainly did. They're under the pump a little bit again now, Papunya. After they whacked on a couple of quick goals, the Bulldogs have steady. Gee, through the headset, mate, the crowd down there is getting into it.
Look on the hill.
The hill in front of the care team.
In the shade.
Boundary throw in. Stanley Kenny in the front position, won the tap, sent it back towards the boundary line. And the ball rolls over that line, right next to the Tree of Knowledge. So we'll do the boundary throw-in stuff again. Stanley Kenny versus Corin Rosewood.
Yeah, Kenny and Rosewood. Kenny gets front spot, gives it to Armstrong. Armstrong, quick kick away. Ball bounces. Cannawara now.
Tackle.
Great tackle. I think that's Rosewood. He followed up his good ruck work earlier on. The umpires,
they gave him advantage, but it wasn't.
Armstrong now. Wheeler goes to ground. Papunya players are in there. Inkamala's in there. The young man, look at him go. Certainly got a good footy future ahead of him. He just backs himself in, Stan. He's got Satua here. Great pass, good mark.
Yeah, nice hands too. Put on the afterburners there,
He's
Shane
going.
Kamala. He's running for it again. This time the kick towards Manson. Oh, Manson lays the tackle. The ball spills to Kamala. Through a little bit of traffic. The kick out wide. Nice half volley pick up. Rakeem Anderson. He kicks long and through the hands of Josiah Minor. And now the Bulldogs can rebound. Jonathan Paralucha bursting through our back. He's run a long way, but he's been taken high.
Yeah. Oh, don't you love it though when players just take the game one stand?
Full
How
on.
good's that?
And the crowd's loving it too. They've gone up a
Look
notch.
at Eat your heart out. Look at
And
that.
over the shoulder, so good umpiring as the Bulldogs moving up to the half-back flank.
They'll have to sign him up for the rugby league. That was amazing. Rosewood, good work. Inkamala, the young bloke we spoke about earlier on, gets the kick on to half forward. Flyers. Manson. Beautiful mark. Kicks it to Satua. See what Satua can do. Anderson's in there.
Oh, good stuff.
Now Satua, one bounce. Snap on. Goal. Looks all right.
Oh.
Just offline.
Gee, would have been a ripper from there. Marcus McDonald in the corridor could have been an option.
Yeah, the danger man was sitting in there just waiting for it.
Rakeem Anderson heading towards the interchange area at the moment. If I was on the coaching bench, I'd be saying catch your breath
Get in.
quickly and get straight
Get
back out there.
Yeah.
3-8-26 Papunya, Western Arrente 7-4-46. It's 20 points of difference on the Power Mortar scoreboard. Timmy Pepperell brings the ball back into play. He is a
Paralucha.
lovely kick. Hit Nathan Paralucha on the chest. He can turn around and play on. One bounce. The kick to Rowan Armstrong. Takes possession on the bounce on the wing. Sells a little bit of candy. Then ends up having to give the ball backwards to Alias Malbunker, whose kick out wide is good. And Henry Impu dives low to the ground to take the mark. And he moved it quickly as well with a nice long kick. And Danish Impu has taken the mark. He plays on quickly too. And Jasper Wheeler on one leg, hopping on the lead, takes the mark.
Still quick off the mark, isn't he?
He is. Look, it's a bit sad to watch a champ
Yeah, it is.
putting his body through this, to tell you the truth.
Yeah.
So used to seeing him just move fluently around the footy field. He's staying out there for his community and his club. What's he going to have left for a granny if they get there?
Wheeler. Oh, Abbott's in there. Good play.
Oh!
Gets taken high. Well done.
He's been the Joel Selwood today, Patrick Abbott. That's a couple of times.
Yes.
He's made sure the umpire noticed that maybe the arm slipped up
Sticks
high.
his head out. Yep.
Got the replay coming up.
Yep. You watch.
He had a few around him to beat.
Yeah, look at that.
It's
Exactly.
there.
Yeah.
And
He
made sure the umpire
knows
knew it was
what
there.
he's doing, doesn't he?
He's kicked 2 goals.
Oh.
And now he's kicked 3. Western Arrente opening up a little bit of a gap here over Papunya. 8-4-52. The Eagles are 3-8-26. So the margin 26 points now on the Power Mortar scoreboard. There is some danger signs here for Papunya. They probably can't let Western Arrente kick the next 1 or 2.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, they need to reply.
They've answered those 2 quick ones.
You know, the good thing is Manson's taken his mark, so they just got to get it down to that forward line. Inkamala's there at the moment as well, who's playing a good game. Look, it's not over by a mile. There's still some good footy to go, and they just need to get it in the right player's hands. And I think that's what the Bulldogs are doing. You know, Armstrong's getting a lot of the footy. You know, Nalgan, these type of blokes. Kelly wins another tap for the day.
He's
Taps
on
it
top there.
forward. There's Armstrong again, putting his body over the line.
Every time he's got it, he's got a lot of possession, but I tell you, he's been under the pump.
Yeah.
You mentioned it, and
Yeah.
it keeps happening.
They know he's danger, and they've got to put the pressure on him early. Kelly and Kenny up again. Kenny wins it this time, pushes it forward. Great play. Ball goes out to the wing. Oh, good gather there by the Papunya player. Picks it up now. They move it forward. Goes to half forward. Bit of speed there.
Ooh.
Players going in hard now. Wiley picks it up. Gets a handball over to his teammate in Pope. Pope now has got a player to beat. He does. Kicks it long into the square. Anderson's underneath it.
Ah, the champ.
Old boy. I hope he's all right because he ran straight into the pool, point post there, Stan.
I hope the mark's paid. Looks like they're discussing maybe whether or not it's gone over the line, but I thought he marked that well and truly before he hit the post.
Yeah,
The mark's been paid, I think.
I hope he's all right because he hit that
There's a replay. And bang! He's marked it.
He didn't break the point post like Lee Matthews did, but he shook it.
Well, a skillful player. It's going to be an incredible kick to get a goal from here, but if anyone can do it, Franklin Anderson can.
Absolutely, he's a gun.
He's going to run around and open up the angle, then kick around the body. Wait on the goal umpire here. No, 1 point. Gee, that inaccuracy in front of the big sticks for Papunya. 3-9-27. Western Arrente 8-4-52. They're 25 points behind, but they got the same amount of scoring shots.
Oh, Pepperell's made a
Danger.
mistake in the square. Oh,
yeah.
Papunya players are all over.
Should get
this
one
is
here.
an opportunity. Manson.
There it is.
That's what they needed. Just a bit of a mistake there by Pepperell, unfortunately, and Papunya pounce on it.
Waylon Manson's first.
Oh, it was actually a good smother by Minor. Josiah Minor smothered that out at the kick out.
Franklin Anderson, a tackle involved in that too.
Yeah.
He's having some influence.
Yep.
He doesn't get around like he used to, but he still has an impact on the game of footy.
Yeah, I reckon the good players only get better, I reckon.
His body hasn't,
No.
but his brain.
Yeah.
Have a look at the shot of the crowd on your screens there.
Unbelievable.
I love this pocket, the snake pit pocket. Everyone standing up on the fence. It's just terrific.
The members, that's what we call it. Stan. The members.
Well, Papunya get a goal just when they need it. They keep a bit of a spark in this game at Traeger Park. It's a prelim. There's a grand final spot up for grabs. You'd expect it to go down to the wire. Stanley Kenny in the ruck too. Kelly's been good in there. This time, Kenny's won the last couple. Oh, Western Arrente player. Well, shaped as if he got taken. Stanley Long, the handball to Marcus McDonald. He goes long. Manson's underneath it and hands on it. Couldn't quite complete the mark. His recovery is pretty good. A snap in towards goal here now for Papunya. 2-on-1 in favour of the Dogs. Now it's 2-on-2. Shane Kamala comes in. The whistle's gone. Papunya are going to get it free.
I think it's a hand over the shoulder.
Oh, here's another certain goal coming then. The young Josiah Minor.
Hand over the shoulder. Minor had front spot.
Be interesting to see that one on the replay when we do get a chance. We'll stick with the goal now. Oh! He's missed. Golden opportunity gone begging there.
Yeah.
And it's a minor score for Minor.
Yeah, unlucky there by Minor.
Gee, they've kicked a few points.
And here's the free kick here. Just get
hand over the shoulder in the marking contest.
Yeah.
Good umpiring.
Yeah. Paralucha now, Mason Paralucha. He doesn't muck around, but he goes long.
Look at that.
He's looking for Armstrong. Armstrong will get the free kick. Now Impu's going to take an easy one. He'll kick it to his player and Billy Abbott. Billy Abbott takes a good chest mark.
Gee, they've got it up there quick.
Yeah, they're up to their half forwards. Now Patrick Abbott or Wheeler. Patrick Abbott now calls it. Players fly.
Oh, how'd he mark that?
Abbott off 1 foot.
He copped the bump from behind.
Yeah.
Just as he was setting himself. He was off balance and still caught it.
Brilliant mark. Shares it with Clint Wheeler.
Well, surely he's had plenty of goal kicking practice from Jasper Wheeler over the years. Must have shown Clint a thing. Here's that mark. He copped the bump there, Patrick Abbott. Completely off balance when he grabbed that.
Eyes on the ball. Did you see where his head was? Just eyes on the ball.
Big one here. Papunya just missed a shot at goal at the other end. The Dogs a chance to make them pay. Clint Wheeler does just that. He puts it through, drops to one knee to celebrate.
Yeah, what a good kick, wasn't it? Directly straight. And these blokes are kicking like from 45 metres outstanding.
And the wind, you can see in the background with the trees, the wind is a shocker out there. Here's Clint Wheeler on the replay. Of course, a A-grade student at the Jasper Wheeler. He's got down on one knee and done the...
How good's that? Actually, when I was talking to Rex Paralucci, he did mention the grand final where Papunya and Hermansburg played, and he played in that one, and he kicked about 5 goals that day, Stan. So he wasn't frightened mentioning that. Rex.
Sexy Rex. He was a real goal sneak.
Yeah, absolutely.
Professional forward, pocket forward flanker.
Yeah. Kelly and Kenny. Kelly wins it. Kelly backs it up long now. Gets it to half forward. This will be interesting. Miner's in there. Watch out. Miner's very good
Oh,
player.
well
Very
done.
good kick. There he gets it on the boot now. Jonathan Paralucci's
Oh,
underneath there.
McDonald, wrong.
Danger, man.
Oh, Stanley Long's finished it with a goal. Is it going to be a free?
No, it's a free kick, I think, Stan.
Yeah, look,
Marcus
Marcus McDonald was right up there. Did he get hands on it?
Yeah, that's the interesting question.
Because if I reckon he gets hands on it, it's a realistic attempt to mark, because it might have stuck. Play's going on. We might have the replay
Here's the
here.
replay.
Let's check it out. He got a hand on it. That could have stuck.
Papunya
Anyway,
away, Stan.
still a chance here. Papunya Manson at the front of the pack. Interference from behind, not paid. Yes, it is. He's been given a free.
Yeah, he's a bit big for Mason Paralucci at the moment. Mason's a good player when he plays on a player similar size.
Well, Waylon Manson will be kicking this one.
I don't think there's anybody's Waylon's size.
Not in our comp. He's it.
Oh, he kicked it. Nice goal.
Goal on the board for Papunya. Just before half-time, and it keeps their grand final dream alive. They move on to 5-10-40. The margin back to 18 points. Western Arrente 9-4-58. Power and Water scoreboard. This quarter's had a bit in it.
Yeah, I think...
4 goals to Papunya, 3 to Western Arrente.
Oh, this is good to see by Papunya. And they have moved. Like, they have put McDonald in the centre. They put Long in there as well. They got Wiley in there.
Kelly in the ruck's had some influence. Stanley Long has worked his way into the game too.
They could be in a bit of trouble here because there's 5 of them in the middle. So one of them's going to have to get out of the centre.
That should be a free kick here and now.
Yeah.
And it is, but it's not going to matter because the half-time siren's gone. You can give him the free kick, but I can't even see the brilliance from the bush getting a goal from the middle.
No.
Although we had one from
actually,
70-odd metres yesterday, didn't we?
I'll back Miner in. I'll back him in.
Well,
He's a brilliant kick.
Exciting first 3 quarters of footy. Western Arrente looking pretty good, but Papunya threatening. 9-4-58 the Bulldogs. The Eagles 5-10-40 on the Power and Water scoreboard. Quick look at the goal kickers, then we'll take a break. For Western Arrente, Patrick Abbott has kicked 3. Daryl Cantor-Warra 2. 2 also for Jasper Wheeler. 2 goals, 1 leg. 1 each for Clint Wheeler and Renathan Patrick. And for Papunya, 2 goals each for Rakeem Anderson and Waylon Manson. And McDanger, Marcus McDonald, has kicked 1. Stay with us on ICTV. 1 more quarter to go in our first preliminary final of the day.
Many remote communities are running low on water.
Water is precious in our community. What can I do to protect the water? Hey, what are you doing? What are you doing?
I'm hunting.
What for?
For big water lake. It's just like hunting for a bush tucker. Saving this water is more precious than bush tucker. See the track and listen. You can hear the sound. Go and hunt for lake and save the precious water in your community. We finally get to do the lake. Either we can turn it off or go and find the right person if it's bad.
I love going hunting for bush tucker. Maybe I can hunt for lynx too.
And you can do it too and save the precious water for your community.
Many remote communities are running low on water. Water is precious in our community.
Hey, what are you doing? Just filled up the dog bowl. What are you doing?
I'm going shopping.
Oh, cool. I'll come with you.
Hey, you left the water running. The water's going everywhere, doing nothing. That's a waste. It's all drying up. You need to remember to turn off the outside taps. What can I do to help protect the water? Yep, never walk away from a flowing tap. Always turn it off.
Water! How does it get from cloud to cup in your community? We partner with Baker Boy to roll out a new schools program called That's My Water, Bush Schools.
Waterless people live on country. No water, no life.
There's a range of great classroom activities and videos. It's fun, free and engaging for the whole community. If you want your school to be involved, get your teacher to contact Power and Water and say,
That's my water!
Water. Are you or your family interested in studying? Learn in a supportive and culturally safe way. Bachelor Institute is currently enrolling students. We have courses in health, education, visual arts, media, and many more. We also have pathways into higher education. You can free call Bachelor Institute on 1800 677 095 or check us out on Facebook.
The telecast of this game is brought to you by Power and Water. Power and Water Corporation, supporting local football and saving water.
Welcome back to ICTV and our coverage of the 2020 AFL Central Australia Footy Finals. We've got a beauty on our hands first up today. The first of 4 games that we're telecasting, they're all preliminary finals. So in each and every one of those games, you lose, your season's finished, you win, you're in a grand final. And they're certainly playing like there's a grand final berth up for grabs.
Yeah.
It's becoming a little bit of a problem there that Sean noticed for Papunya. Won't matter this time. It did cost them a free kick last term, but it won't matter now because the term hasn't started yet. Western Arrente are 9-4-58, leading Papunya 5-10-40. 18 points of difference on the Power and Water scoreboard. Western Arrente made most of the running today. Papunya keep coming, and they might just have something special in store in this final term. You'll only see it on ICTV.
Ball up in the middle of the ground. Kenny and Kelly. Kelly wins it out. Armstrong again takes it away, kicks it long, looking for Abbott. Abbott's got front spot. Brown, great tackle. Play still there. Umpire goes in and balls it up. Good play there by Brown. He was on him.
We're just having a little bit of chat about Matty Brown off air during the break, thinking, well, I was thinking maybe it could be a surprise move if they need to find something special. Maybe try him up 4. We don't see him. I see here's Marcus McDonald. He gets the handball away now for Papunya and provides an opportunity for his teammate to run it out and then go long. Bouncing ball, bad bounce there for Kelly on the wing. He's done good enough to put some pressure on and hold it up, and the teammates come in to assist. The handball goes back to Kelly, and that teammate was Clifford Pope. Well, good work from him. Kelly's kick goes to the attacking 50 over on the Todd River side of the ground. Derisa Tour there. Braden Wiley trying to help him now. Wiley picks up the footy. He's been gang tackled. Yeah, we'll get a ball up just inside the 50.
Yeah, that's good defence there. And look, just to hold the ball up. Good stuff, though, by Papunya.
I think that wind has picked up again.
It's actually pushing that way, Stan. This will be interesting. Ruckman go at it. Good punch by Kenny. Well done. Papunya keep moving it forward. Inkamala almost. Now Armstrong gets out of it. Well done. Impu's there sitting by himself. Marcus McDonald chases. Impu gets around him. Gets a handball into his teammate. Marcus McDonald does really well. They're onto it again. Great work by the Papunya defence.
Well done, Marcus McDonald.
Yes.
Second effort, 2 tackles in a row. Coming in to help with Stanley Long to finish it off. And Long's kicked a centre half. Forward was an absolute bullet. Curtis Crispin. Long! And just missing.
That's a big kick.
He's not a big bloke. Gee, Stanley Long's passed to him. He's got great skills. Stanley Long, Turner. 17 points of difference in favour of Western Arrente on the Power and Water scoreboard.
Yeah, Jonesy was under the pump there for the Papunya players. Ball goes down to the middle of the ground. This could be dangerous.
Had to be good.
That was a nice grab. Good play. Control footy. Oh, Impu overruns it. McDonald's there. Goes back to Impu now. Impu's got a couple of B. He's got Long. He's got Anderson. He does well. Gets it back. Kenny now. Kenny now drops the grab. Gets around his opponent. Middle of the ground. Drives the ball along the half forward. This could do it. Oh, quick handball. Well done by Abbott. Good pressure by the Papunya defence. Well done.
Rosewood, I think.
Rosewood, fantastic, just to get in there and cover.
We'll give a mention to James Malbunker, that player at half-back.
Yes.
For the Bulldogs. Got a couple of kicks in.
Yeah. We just didn't pick up his name. Abbott now. Oh!
He's done it again.
He's done the Selwood move again and gets a free kick for it.
There's a bit of a knack to this. Maybe when they drop the knees a little bit and the tackle does slip up, but he's worked it out. Patrick Abbott.
You watch his head though. He's looking for that high tackle.
There it is.
Yeah.
And well, look, I guess it's there.
Yeah.
You can't say it's not.
No, he's just smart.
And he's a good kick for goal, so it's a pretty handy asset to have if you can pick up a couple of free kicks and set shots out of that per game. This is the third one. I reckon it's the third time we've seen it.
Yep. Oh,
Here's a good kick. Oh, he lets that crowd know.
You can, with the way he kicks the footy stand, he's probably one of the
Textbook
best kickers.
Yep, you put that in the textbook in the training manual.
Mate, I watched some good footy players run around yesterday. You know, this bloke, the way he kicks the footy, mate, I don't know, he's among the best in both leagues.
Would have loved to have seen him get himself fully fit.
Yeah.
He's kicked 4 goals in this. That's a good day out. He's not a tall marking target by any means.
He's short, but skillful.
And I know he loves his ICTV replays on YouTube. Caught up with him after the one he played for Arrente last year. Only 3 days after the game, and he reckoned he watched it 6 times. So obviously working on that goal kicking technique. Here's the nail gun. Baden Alkin out of the centre now. He's gone long deep into attack. Oh, jab it again. One-hander, not paid.
That was the mark.
The umpire's calling play on.
Watch the replay. If we get a replay, that was a mark.
Unless there's one little hand on it, we've got it here.
Boom,
I reckon it might be his, but it's called play on by the umpy. It was pretty hard to see, I suppose. Quick snap at goal. Won't get there. Oh, desperate stuff, Matty Brown. Fist on the footy. Got it out to Dorisa Tour. He's taken high. He'll get a free kick and relieve the pressure that's really starting to build on the Papunya defence.
He hasn't had a bad game too, Satou. He's been quite good today. Anyways, delivers the ball out to his teammate. He's going to get it back here. Oh, well done. Here he goes. Kicks it out to Anderson. Anderson takes an easy mark. Rakeem Anderson. Yeah, there's one place he's going and he's going long, but the big man's not there. Good stuff by Nelson. Gets a handball out. Rowan Armstrong's in there again.
Nowhere to go here.
Oh, they're under pressure. Here goes Papunya. Inkamala. Oh, offline, but the ball's still in play.
Timmy Pepperell.
Pepperell's got a bit of time. He's got to get around Manson.
Tackle.
Great tackle. That player in Anderson will come in. Tyrone Anderson will come in and support. Gets a kick in. Manson gets a handball. Bulldogs defence working really hard at the moment. Armstrong goes in there and he'll relieve.
And relieve with a lovely kick out to the back flank. Found Daryl Candawara. Turns around and plays on. Kicks to the wing just over the outstretched hands of Nathan Patrick. Waiting behind him for the Eagles is Kelly. Kelly quickly onto the boot. Braden Wiley there on the wing. One-on-one contest. Riley just reaches the ball away. Gets boot to it and sends it to the boundary line. We'll get a boundary throw in on the half-forward flank in front of the Tree of Knowledge.
Yeah, the pressures and the intensity's definitely lifted. Papunya are throwing everything at it now.
And they desperately need the next goal.
Yeah.
If Western are to get the next one, it might be too far.
Ball up, Kelly and Kenny. Kenny flies hard. McDonald, danger man, drills it into Satua. Satua now. A little bit of time.
50.
Kicks it into Rakeem Anderson.
There's a 50 metre.
50 metre being played.
Yeah, I think it's going against Rowan Armstrong. He come up and he was side by side with Marcus McDonald, but they were standing right next to the player that had
you can't be too close, can you?
In the protected area, I'm guessing. That gives Dorisa Tour a chance here.
Yeah, he can kick a ball, that's for sure. He's gotten onto it. Oh, just offline.
There's that wind having a big effect on things today. No score.
I reckon Paralucha now. Torpedo. Finds Impu. Impu doesn't let him down. Kicks long. He's looking for Patrick. Patrick now's got a little bit of time. Gets around his opponent. Oh,
tackle.
Great work by Major. Well done. Now Rosewood gets it out. Kicks it to the middle of the ground. McDonald now. Chips it over. Not about to play to kick it to. Long. Bit of time. Kicks it up. Says fly high. Ball goes over the back for a behind.
Their experienced blokes combining, McDonald and Long.
It was interesting. He kicked it up there for Inkamala, didn't he?
I don't think Franklin Anderson out there in this term. Just that little appearance in the third. He had some influence. Maybe time to get him back up there. You got the young fella Minor there. That's what I reckon he needs beside him.
Yep.
Bit of experience.
Yeah, and I reckon Waylon Manson needs someone else to be of target. So
Trevor Harris has taken the mark in the back pocket from the kick in for the Bulldogs, and his pass forward is good. Stanley Kenny, been a real workhorse for him today. He goes along, and gee, they've got a bit of space to move in out if they can keep it in, but Isaiah Jonesy can't. The ball beats him over the line. Gee, they could have almost gone the length of the field if that stayed in.
Yep.
Boundary throw in on the Todd Riverside wing.
Yep. Papunya peppering. Let's see if they can get the clearance. They've got McDonald there. Wiley's in there as well. Kelly wins a tap, gets it to Satua. Satua takes on Kenny. Kenny still chasing. Good play by Satua. Impu takes a relieving mark in the back line.
It was good play, Satua, but it was good pressure. Kenny kept chasing him, and in the end, the kick's gone astray.
Yeah, absolutely. The nail gun's got it now. Kenny's free if he wants him. Wiley picks him up now. He just goes long. He's looking for Armstrong. Oh, great grab from behind.
Showing the crowd too.
Pick that player up.
Douglas Inkamala.
Inkamala, ripping mark. The umpire's just checking if it did go out of bounds in the full or not.
Oh, a couple of grabs at it. We got the replay.
Was it clean? Oh, no, a couple of
it was
grabs.
a little bobble. It's a matter of whether or not the second one was over the line, and that's what they've deemed must have happened, because we get a boundary throw in. Todd Riverside of the ground. Papunya have got to get themselves moving quickly. Rowan Armstrong with the footy, taken to the ground. Every time he's grabbed it today, he's been tackled. Still got a lot of possessions. He's had a lot of influence on the game, but they've minded him closely. So another ball up. Kelly to do the ruck work against Stanley. This time Stanley gets it. That's Stanley Kenny. Quick kick forward here for Western Arrente.
Major.
Little bit of trouble back there,
Toby
Major.
I like his game today.
Somehow he got out of it. Got through the traffic, got it to Curtis Crispin. Crispin just gets his kick away before the tackler arrives. Bouncing ball nicely gathered there by Warren Briscoe. He's kicked towards the top of the goal square. Oh, Minor up high from behind. He gets the crumbs. Couldn't quite hold onto it first time. Now he's got it left foot into the goal square, and it bounces through. He keeps Papunya alive.
Terrific goal, Stan.
Oh, Shane Inkamala it is.
It's Shane Inkamala, mate. Yeah. That's what I was saying a bit earlier on, Stan. Like when Stanley Long had the ball, he knew Inkamala was there. He put it up. They show a lot of faith in that young bloke.
A couple of second efforts here.
He's a brilliant player.
Flew for the mark. Footy didn't stick in his hand the first time. He kept going. Kick was good, and if it didn't go through, I reckon Rakeem Anderson might have goaled anyway.
Yeah. And that's the star power they got in their under-17s.
Well, that's confidence.
Yeah.
You've put your eggs in your basket, all your eggs in your basket at full forward with a young man like that, so they must rate him.
They rate him very highly, I reckon. Patrick wins it out this time. Rowan Armstrong's in there as well. So is McDonald. McDonald goes to ground. Good play by both teams. Look at him going in there hard, solidly. The umpire, what's he going to do? Free kick to the Bulldogs, and that goes to one of the champions, Impu. Impu now kicks it out to Patrick. Patrick overruns it. Great play. Raggett. Raggett now kicks it to the middle of the ground. He's got the danger man there. He goes long and high. Oh!
What a mark, Rakeem.
Rakeem Anderson.
He almost took one like that at the other end of the ground earlier on.
He's just rolled himself at the footy.
He's going for goal, and I tell you what, this closes the gap if he kicks it. It's through, you can hear the crowd. Now the Eagles know they're in with a bit of a chance. It's only 10 points the difference on the Power and Water scoreboard. Here's the replay. Let's check that mark out again.
What's the mark?
It was a terrific run by Raggett.
And McDonald didn't muck around with it. Danger man.
In the front position and almost horizontal as it hit his hands. That's his third goal, Rakeem Anderson.
He's been good today. He's just got energy and he just goes for it.
Just when it looked like this game was going to blow out.
Yeah. Here they come.
Bush footy. It's never finished. It's always close. Christoph Nelson has come onto the ground. He hasn't spent a lot of time out there today.
He'll be a bit fresh now. You know what he's like.
He's a classy player, no doubt about that. Kelly doing well in the ruck, punches it forward. They're surging forward here. Nelson Kenny comes out to meet it. Knocked out of his hand. Socket forward for Papunya. Chance to pick up. Marshall's got it.
Here they go.
So it's Tyrone Anderson, the little handball forward. Oh, big tackle there applied by Chris to Wheeler. Now Stanley Long on the left. Kicks towards goal. Jimmy Pepperell's back there for the Bulldogs. Done a little bit of shepherding. Now he gets the footy handballed away quickly as they came from everywhere. The whistle gone. And a card. A card's come out. Which way is this going?
Oh, it's going to go to the Bulldogs. The young fella that just came
on, Christoph Nelson.
Yeah.
Oh,
they'll miss him too, and they'll have a player down as well.
And the ball not going to be in their forward 50 where they're putting on heaps of pressure.
Yeah.
They're going to be able to clear. Hey, there's a
50 metres as well.
Yeah, the 50. Which is a bit short of 50 if the man on the mark's actually on the 50-metre line. It's about a 40-metre penalty, that one.
Kenny now, he'll give it over to Armstrong. Good pressure though, McDonald. While he goes in there, Armstrong. He's done that all day, Stan. He has just been...
They must love him, Papunya, because they've given him a big hug every time he's got the ball.
And he just holds it up. And a ball up. It's a 50-50 ball. Kenny flies high, gets it to Armstrong again. McDonald wraps him up. Good play. Here they go. Roger will go along. He's looking for Ikamala one-on-one. Paralucci does well this time. At the back. It's Anderson.
He's got his fourth.
Wow.
Now there's nothing in it. There's no doubt about that one being a goal because it slammed into the goal umpire.
Yeah, he read that beautifully. Don't come off.
Replay here.
He's coming off, Stan.
I'll stay out there. And he knew as soon as it left his boot it was a goal. There's only 4 points of difference on the Power and Water scoreboard.
Oh, if you're a Papunya supporter, you'd be saying, stay on.
Stay out there. You've kicked 4. And Franklin Anderson comes on. You'd love to have them both out there.
Anderson comes on.
Oh,
Nathan Paralucci's coming off too.
See, Franklin's going to have to get out to the wing, so they've got the proper 6-6-6 format here. How many have they? 1, 2, 3, 4. They've only got 5 blokes inside their 50. Oh, they're one man down, aren't they?
Yes.
Yep, the send-off.
Yep.
Free kick's going to go to Papunya in the middle.
Oh, this is interesting.
What's that about? McDonald goes for the torp. It's a spiralling kick deep inside 50. Manson after it goes to ground. Stanley Long gathers around the body with the left boot. Back to Manson, who's taken the mark.
Wow.
Shot at goal to put him in front.
Yeah.
You wouldn't have believed that 10 minutes ago. It's kick 2 today, both in the third quarter.
Really?
Waylon Manson. Blustery win to contend with. Big shot at goal. 3 minutes left on the clock.
Kick.
I don't think it's got the distance. It's going to drift into the pocket.
Oh!
Spectacular grab, Nelson Kenny. He winds back that clock.
Oh, Willie Foster yesterday.
One of the great defenders for a long time, and he saved the day there for the Bulldogs.
Oh, he goes across field. This is dangerous. Ball bounces. Well done, Papunya. Long's in there. Kicks it across. He's looking for Kelly. The nail gun. Now it's going towards the Bulldogs forward line. Big kick by the nail gun. Oh!
Got it.
Great mark, but he plays on. Ball over the back. Wheeler's in there. They just need to gather and compose. Shot on goal. Great play. Impu.
Dinesh
Impu finishes us off.
I think the Dogs are home now.
Wow.
Oh, it was amazing stuff. Started Nelson Kenny. I tell you, it was a risky kick out of the back line. Good mark in there, Justin Maneri too. He got involved.
And then another risky kick by Long back to the middle of the ground. Oh.
Dinesh Impu. Be a popular man when he gets back to Hermannsburg tonight. I think the Dogs have got it. There's 1 minute 45 left on the clock by the time umpire Scott throws it up. It's probably only a minute and a half.
Wow.
Dog supporters on your screen. They're happy.
Kelly does it again to Roger. Roger gets the handball out. Here goes Walker now for the Bulldogs. Gives it across to Nelson
Oh,
Kenny.
good tackle.
Great tackle by Wiley. No, that was Satua, sorry.
Got to get it in there quick. It's got to
Still at
happen
half
real
forward.
quick.
The big fella's calling for it. He's under lots of pressure.
Inkamara.
Pepro!
Oh, yeah. He's classy.
He'll just hold this up, Pepperell. He'll slow it down. Here we go, and there, and Armstrong again.
This is the first time he's got it and not been gang tackled.
Yeah.
They're home.
Short pass. Crowd still up and about. Harris now.
They're going to break that fence down in front of the canteen.
They've got
Everyone's
to pick
on
up
it.
the Bulldog, the Papunya side. Richards now. Back to Armstrong. Slowing it down.
Footy on the half-back flank for the Bulldogs. Jonathan Perilucci with it. Switch of play. They're just milking the clock down now.
They can go backwards here if they like as well.
Market centre half-back. And they do go backwards. James Malbunker puts it back inside the defensive 50.
What a game.
Tell you what, the scenes on the hill in front of the canteen are amazing at the moment. I don't know if our cameras can pick that up. Probably not worth it now because everyone there's just jumped the fence and they're streaming onto the ground.
What a game of footy, Stan.
Western Arrente have won it 11-4-70 to Papunya 8-12-60. That's the Power and Water scoreboard, 10 points the difference. Well, an exciting preliminary final. There was a grand final up for grabs. And Western Arrente are the team that have grasped it. Papunya threw everything at them in the last quarter.
What a great game. Papunya, how good were they? They were fantastic, mate. They got to hold their heads up high because that was a ripping game for me.
We've got Clinton Firth down on the ground. Is he grabbing Jeffrey and Kamala? Certainly got someone there from Western Arrente.
Yeah, Jeffrey.
Well, coach, champion player he was. One of the great defenders of his era.
I think too. He was captain as well.
Would have been a premiership or two in amongst it as well. We're happy to go down to Clinton Firth down on the ground and get an after-match interview.
So, in the prelim final here in the TIO Country Cup, Western Arrente Hermannsburg have just defeated Papunya by 10 points in a cracking game in the prelim final. You're through to the grand final. Here we have the coach of Hermannsburg, Jeffrey Inkamala. Must feel pretty good, mate. That was an amazing game with an amazing energy. You must be real proud of your boys, eh?
I'm proud of my boys, mate. This is my first year of team grand final, mate. Yeah. I'm proud of the boys too, mate.
Yeah. So coming off the bye, you guys finished top of the ladder, so you got the first week of finals off. Yeah, they look fresh and straight into the prelim final. Papunya are a good team, aren't they? They're a really, really good team, and that was a really, really high quality game of football.
Nah, Papunya's quality side, mate. They were fighting for it, mate. We would just keep trying. I told them to put pressure on them blocks, but they were still coming back, mate. Yeah.
So now, sit back. Any thoughts on who you'll play in the grand final, mate? The second prelim final coming up next on ICTV between Tea Tree and Ginger Porter. Would you prefer to play any team out of that, mate? Is there anyone you'd rather play, or you just sit back and watch and your boys happy to take on whoever?
Just have to watch and see, mate. Yeah.
Beautiful. Jeff, well done. Big effort.
Big thank you to Clinton Firth down on the boundary, and thank you too to the Western Arrente coach, Jeffrey Inkamala. It was a thrilling game. The Bulldogs go into the grand final. We'll quickly give you the goal kickers. For Western Arrente, Patrick Abbott 4, 2 each for Daryl Cantor-Warren, Jasper Wheeler, and 1 apiece Clint Wheeler and Renathan Patrick, and Danish Impu kicked the sealer. For Papunya, 4 goals to Rakeem Anderson. Spectacular he was. So too Waylon Manson with 2, 1 each for Shane Inkamala, Marcus McDonald. The final score again, Western Arrente 11-4-70 to Papunya 8-12-60. 10 points of difference on the Power and Water scoreboard. We'll take a short break. We've got another preliminary final coming up very, very soon on ICTV. Don't go anywhere.
going our way.
Water. How does it get from cloud to cup in your community? We partner with Baker Boy to roll out a new schools program called That's My Water, Bush Schools.
Waterless people live on country. No water, no life.
There's a range of great